What's up, homies? Welcome back to the DWDN channel. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and comment on all my videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And this video, homies, it's gonna be real quick. I'm gonna make a real quick intro. This video was done before I went to Japan, which you can see that video, which I uploaded like a month ago. I did a lot of things to the vehicle since then. Nothing really performance-wise, it's really cosmetics. But right here, homies, I have probably the most important modification for any F150. This right here is gonna make the truck just perform and look, at the same time, look amazing. This thing is gonna be really dope. I cannot wait for you to see this. It's gonna be at the end of the video. A lot of instructions that you have to do in order for you to install this part, but let's get to that first modification that I did to the truck and basically all that I did in that 1 month. So let's get to it. Anyways, we're gonna be doing the first modifications to the truck. It's something I've been wanting for a very long time, and I feel like a lot of people with these type of trucks really go out for this modification. That's not something performance-wise, sorry, it's my first cosmetic mod. I've really been wanting this, and ever since I laid eyes on it, man, I just thought it was really dope. But enough talking, let's show you what I copped. Bow! This STX Grille, man, I'm just really happy I copped this. Shout out to the homie, gave it to me for a good price, and I'm really happy. And it's also a color match already, so I don't have to paint it. All it is just put it on the vehicle and the end. So enough talking, let's go over the tools you'll need and then install this STX Grille. So let's get to it. Alright, so you're gonna want to pull gently. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. That should be enough, and then we'll go on the other side and do the same thing. Okay, so from here you want to gently tug it, alright? You know, I didn't mind doing this on my Mustang, but being that this truck has expensive parts, I do mind a lot now. There you go. Big one. Let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Just taking my time. Boom. All right. All right, got that piece off. All right, homies, so right now I'm gonna show you all the fasteners that you need to take off. So you have one right here, one behind this lobe, right behind here you have 1 and 2, and you have this one right here. Now these right here are the main ones that go from this piece to the grill and kind of hits the shutter at that point. So these two are going to be really difficult. You have 5 in total in this row, so we're going to take off this one and this one. Might as well take off this little one that's right here as well. Now let's go to the other side and let me show you those fasteners. All right, on this side we have 1, 2, 3 of these big ones right here. These are gonna be really tough. Buy the tool, trust me, you're gonna save a lot of time, because I was doing this with scissors, with flatheads. It's gonna ruin this piece, and if you don't want that, go ahead and buy that tool. I'll show a photo of it. But now we have the smaller ones. We have 1, 2 right here in the front, 2 right here in the middle, 1 right here towards the back, 2 that hold down this part that goes into the intake, and then there's gonna be a hidden one right behind here. Now, after you're done, you can take this piece off. Alright, homies, so once you get to this area next to the hood latch, you're gonna find, depending on what model you have, you're gonna have 2 connectors. So you're gonna disconnect them. That's one, and there's one that's right here hidden, and pull it up. Boom. And there's just 2. So remember to take those off before we take off this. So now let's get to the bolts. All right, so for the top bolts, you're gonna have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna take those off. Those are the 10mm, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, homies, so towards the bottom of the grill, you have these 8mm that need to be taken off, so let's go ahead and do that. Same goes for the other side. Also, before taking off the grill, remember to take off this piece right here. It's just a fastener. You just pull it up. Now, let's take off this grill. Now that the grill is tilted, I think I have everything. I'm sure I have everything disassembled now. I'm just gonna lean it towards me and try to pop it off. So let's do it. Boom. All right. Almost fell back. Let's see what's going on. All right. And boom. There we go. Cool. Alright homies, so prior to me taking off the grill, I wanted to show it this way just because it makes it easier. So on the side right here, the shutter, you will see that there's a nut. You just take off that nut, and it's gonna be right here in the middle. Now, towards the middle of the actual shutter, there's gonna be this bolt right here that's right in the middle, and it's an 8mm, and it's very secretive. You gotta get in there with a extended socket and take it off. And then on the other side, you will have that other nut that's going to be in the middle, and you just take it off, and that's how you take off that part. And then from the following footage, you will see me taking off the grill from the shutter. Now from here, after you've taken off those 3 bolts, you're just going to pull on the grill itself away from the shutter, and it's going to make a pop. So just like that. You want to be careful, you don't want to break anything. And there you go. Take that part off. Alright guys, so this right here is going to be a 10mm, so you have to be very careful because these are not metal, they're plastic. So you have to be very slow, and patient, because if not, they will break. Okay, cool. Awesome. So that should pop off. And be careful with that, and there we go. Alright, let's get everything back together now. So just as you were careful taking it off, be very careful when you're putting it back on. It will break off the stud. So awesome. There we go. Now to put the shutter back on, and yeah, dang, that looks really nice, homie. So let's get to it. So for some reason, this right here, the fins that go on the side of the shutter were bothering the inside of the grill, so it wasn't fitting in. So hopefully not taking this off, it should fit in. Cool. So again, probably just because it's a different grill on a different type of F150, there's some stuff that doesn't go on it. So that's on there. We have to put in the washers. Okay, so there's something I do want to explain. So on the other grill, there were 2 bolts. You see that? 1, 2, my bad, 2 screws, you see? Basically, this one has 2 screws, this one has 4 screws. Luckily, the shutters are interchangeable and there's holes for all of them. So I don't have 4 washers, I only have 2 washers, but we're gonna put one on top, one on the bottom. It should fit good. If anything, I'll probably find some washers sitting around here in the garage, put them on, and yeah, put them back together. So let's get to it. Cool, so we have the original one and this one that I found. Same goes for this side. We have the original one on the bottom, and on the top we have some whatever I found right there. But usually there's only one on each side for the stock one. But like I said, the shutter does have 3, so that way when you change grills, you're able to, you know, do that. So, all right guys, and remember about this middle bolt right here, all right? Let me hold on to the actual grill so it doesn't fall forward. Into the middle. It is plastic, so you don't want to go too far because then you're gonna mess up the thread. So now it's done. Let's put it on the vehicle. All right, let's make sure everything's back. Let's put everything into order. Alright homie, so the STX Grille is finally on, and man, I'm so happy. It's already color matched, I already installed it, and man, does it look so good. Now this video was really going to be just a whole installation video on the grill, but I thought it was really boring. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just scrap that. I'll just show a little clips here and there of me working on the truck so you guys can see that I really installed it. The front windshield, however, is something that we're gonna tack on in this video. We're gonna get this tinted because I'm done riding around in this glass bowl front windshield. I do not like it. You can see me picking my nose, scratching my head, whatever. I'm gonna get that tinted today. So we gotta drive right now. We gotta leave right now because I gotta make it in like 30 minutes. But everything else is tinted but that front windshield. So let's do it. Let's see how it looks and hopefully it looks clean. So let's get to it, homies. All right, homies, so I got it dropped off here and check it out, bro. This is the before, so you can see it's really light blue, and then this right here is 35%, so we're gonna have this tinted 25%. And for the people that are gonna ask, yes, this is illegal. I don't recommend it. In Texas, they really don't care, so hopefully I don't get in trouble in the future. But yeah, we're gonna drop this off and get picked up by Junior, and we're gonna have a little fun, and then I'll come and pick this up, and hopefully it looks way better than this. Let's get to it. All right, homies, so it's a bit windy, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but this is me with the red shirt recording. Check this out, homies. I wanted you to see the window tint right in front of the sun. Up there, don't get blind. And check her out. It just looks really nice. Now, this is a 25% ceramic window tint, and look at it. No more fishbowl. Look at the before and look at the after. You see the before, you can see, you know, the differences with my hand next to it. It just looks really, really nice, and I'm really happy how it looks. Driving at night is also not bad at all. I like it, and honestly, I just think it complements the truck overall. It really gives a good contrast with the black and the silver. But check that out, man. I'm really happy. Now I got to change those wheels. Let me know what I should change them to. Should I get black wheels, chrome wheels to match the chrome bumper? Should I paint match it and get black wheels? Who knows, man. There's just endless things that I can do. But let's go back to the garage and finish this truck up. All right, homies, I think it's time for us to finally work with this modification. So let's get to it, and let's go with the instructions on how to install this part. Alright, homies, so this is the end of the video. I'm really happy how the truck is turning out, from that new grill making the front end pop, the window tint making the truck just look super clean, no more fishbowl, and finally we're gone with that long jousting antenna. We have the antenna delete, and I'm just really happy. I'm most happy about that antenna delete just because it's so subtle but so clean. I'm just really happy. So let me know what I should do next. Should I do something performance wise, cosmetic wise? Let me know down in the comment section, and thank you guys so much for commenting, sharing, and liking my content as always, and I'll see you till next time.